Hey guys, Sunstreaker Wozza here. Welcome back to another Wednesday live stream where, yes, we're going over the newsletter as normal. We're talking a bit about some of the new things coming to the game, some of the things in the newsletter, some things not giving too much away, but as usual, we'll try and say as much as we can without giving too much away, like I said. And yes, today we're going to be looking at some of the best G1s in the game. So what we're going to do from now on is that we do things like this. I'm going to shorten it down and post it as a video, give it a bit of a different heading, and so we're trying to make a bit of a video out of it rather than stream, because I know not everyone likes to tune in for a good hour and a half or whatever the stream lasts. So I kind of get that. I've had some people saying like they're too long, so we're going to try and make some more videos out of our streams and shorten them a bit for other people that don't want to tune in for so long. But as always, guys, if you've got any questions, anything you want to know, just stick it in the chat. But what I want to know is today, did you take advantage of the Black Friday bundles and were they decent? Did you enjoy them? What would you change for next year? I mean, I know everyone's going to say more crystals. Well, yeah. Some of us might have took advantage of the bit of a glitch at the start where it was quadruple value for one bundle. Did you take advantage of that? We had a big debate about it in the chat, but we'll talk about that again a bit later. But in the meantime, let's say some hellos and see who we've got. So, sorry, Lord Avix, but yes, grind time was first. I can see there's a bit of a debate on who was first, but on my screen, I think most other people's it is grind time. Sorry, bud. So yes, grind time was first. Welcome to the chat. If you're wondering why some of the people's names are green, those are my members. So if you are a platinum member, then today we are going to be giving away a $30 gift card. And I'm not sure why Chris Lewis is not in green, because I've even looked at my thing today and Chris Lewis is still a member. So not sure why you're not green, bud, but yeah, I want to check it out. I don't know. I'll have a look after stream. But yes, we've got Grind Time in first, Laura Ravix in second, SG Soundwave, one of our members as well. Thanks for being a member. We've got Bricks Motion, we've got Windblade, Stay Puffed, how's it going, bud? Chris Lewis, as I mentioned, William Wilkinson, it's jumped ahead. Matt Pollitt, how's it going? Alpha Tryon, Crusher 11, what are our mods? Thanks for joining in. William Edward Hackman. We've also got Michelle VF1J as well. Thank you everyone for tuning in. So yes, like I said, it's a bit of a debate on the Black Friday bundles. So when they came live, looking at the $100 bundle, there was like 400 crystals, and I was like, 400 crystals? That doesn't sound right. That can't be right, surely. And then we'll talk about the chat. We're like, is that right? And someone was like, yeah, that's what all the bundles are going to be like. It's going to be 400 crystals. I was like, yeah, but normally it's $1 per crystal, so double value is 50 cents per crystal, not 25 cents per crystal. I was like, it doesn't seem right to me. I'm gonna buy one, not the $100 one, but I was like, I'm gonna buy one. And someone was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy one. That's a really good value. And someone was like, no, that's the normal one. Wait for the good bundles. Wait for the G1 bundle. I was like, it doesn't sit right with me. I don't think it will. And to be honest with you, I bought one thinking, you know what? If it's a mistake, brilliant. Took advantage of it. Not gonna lie. If it's not a mistake, then I've took that chance. Fair enough. A bit on the fence, really. A bit weighted. But then, obviously, it came out that it was a mistake, and all the bundles should have been 200 for a $100 bundle. So, yeah, those that got in there early, then well done. You got some great value. Those that didn't, then shame really. Grind Time said, did I take advantage of the bundles? They took advantage of me. Well, I think we can all say that. I think yeah. And Grind Time has said he could be back this weekend, hopefully. Fingers crossed, but I hope so. We've missed you. I hope so. And William Edmund Hatman says he never buys bundles in this game. Well, fair play to you. Fair play. You're one of many, but not many really as well. Ricky Lau is asking, the Earth Wars live stream confirms something about a 5-star combiner. Is it remotely possible? Who knows, bud? Who knows? I've not heard anything. I can imagine it will happen in some way, but I've always said that making people try to obtain all 5 bots, then I'm not too sure how you can obtain all 5 bots. It's really hard to do that. You've got to be one of the top players in the game. And I'm not saying one of the players that got Mega Supreme now. I'm talking like top 20 in the game. It's almost impossible to get all the 5 bots from that combiner. And there's still loads missing as well. So who knows? Who knows? But yeah, Chris Lewis has gone green again. Yeah, well done. Don't know what happened there. Like I said, he was purple early on. Maybe he's logged in a different account. Who knows? Maybe he is. Maybe there's 2 Christopher Lewises and someone's an imposter. Okay, well, let's have a look at the newsletter, see about this week's event, see what it's all about, see what we're going to get this weekend, and we'll go on from there. So, bar week grind, our week Ninny Bong. Welcome to week 3. I apologise for the writing getting smaller and smaller. It's not me. It's Dale. I'm not gonna lie to you. Dale's putting so much in the newsletter now. I think he's trying to whittle it down, make it smaller, and by doing that, it's making my writing on my stream really smaller. So I might have to start doing it full screen, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna change my whole stream because of Dale. Basically, I blame Dale. But yeah, no, it's good that we've got all this information in the newsletter. To be fair, I'm joking. But yeah, so in this leaderboard, they've in this saga, sorry, they've changed a few things. Giving it away already by a slip of the tongue. So yes, there's no leaderboard this saga. They've changed it to a chance event, which I'm kind of glad about. To be honest with you, it's just for Christmas, and the last thing we want to be doing is, chasing a leaderboard right before Christmas. And I've said to Dale, listen, for future reference, can you guys maybe work it so that the leaderboard is always after Christmas? In November or every, the 6 weeks before Christmas and 6 weeks after, rather than Christmas. It makes more sense for a chance event. They're a bit more laid back than leaderboards. So, I will be quite looking forward to doing a chance event. But looking forward to the new bots, which we'll talk about soon as well. The new combat bots are in production, are in testing. They're pretty good right out of the box. We did say last week that they sound a lot like Red Heat, and he is quite similar to Red Heat, but a bit of an upgrade. And that's as far as I'll go saying that. But yes, he is a bit like Red Heat. We can sort of, we can say that really because it's pretty obvious that he was going to be. But yeah, I won't say what he does. But yeah, it's an upgrade from Red Heat, and yeah, pretty good. Not bad. So if you do like Red Heat, this will be definitely an upgrade from someone to replace him. So yeah, a decent combat as much. Will I equip him? I'm not. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like minions and ones that follow bots around. I'm not a big fan of that really. I prefer bots that get equipped. So not personally, but it'd still be decent and still an upgrade on a previous combat. So it's always good because these combats should progress. So yeah, pretty good. We haven't got the new bots yet. No, we haven't. So the new bots are not even in production yet. So I'm looking forward to them. But we have got some new cores in production, and I'm not too sure what I can and can't say. But we'll probably have more news next week in the newsletter. I've also been talking to Dale about the 5-star bots. Hopefully, the content creators will have the exclusive on revealing these 5-star bots. Now, what I said to Dale, what would be ideal is if you had 5 content creators, 5 new bots, and we could release one each, and we'd all know one each ourselves. It'd be good to watch each other's streams. But the problem is, obviously, 2 of them are decided by the community, so we already know 2. So there's only 3 left, so we can't split 3 between 5, 6, whatever it is. So bit of a shame, really. But yeah, hopefully next week the content creators will be able to reveal the new 5-star batch. And even now, I don't know who's in it. We might find out this weekend, maybe, I'm told. But obviously it's all hush hush and quiet. New cores are out next week. Again, that's all a bit hush hush and quiet. Again, a lot of the things we've talked about in my previous streams are pretty much in there. But with some other surprises as well. They've really done a lot of work this month, And as I said in the past, I'm quite critical of Space Ape in the past. And you know what? They're going all out this month. With Ability 11 coming next week, with the new 5-stars coming, with the new cores coming, with the new combats coming, and the new bots coming, all before Christmas in a month's time. That's pretty good going, to be fair to them, and they've done well there. So hat off to them, fair play, they're doing well. This weekend's event is called Preemptive Strike. So, to take part in this weekend's event, you will literally just need to be in an alliance. It's Super XP, starts and ends at normal times, and the rewards are up to one G Metal Power Core chip, five Gold Power Core chips, 2,500 4-star shards, which is pretty much, well, it is. It's a bot or a dupe, let's be honest. But it's a 4-star bot. 4,000 3-star shards, so if these are dupes, that means another 180 shards, so it's 2,684 star shards. 100,000 spark, that's quite a lot of spark. 50,000 combiner spark, 50,000 combat spark, and a partridge in a pear tree. So yeah, usual battle zones as well. And yes, the rewards are sort of split between. So the 4-star shards are at an easy level of 105,000. So yeah, quite easy to obtain. Then it's quite a medium event. Like I said, it's only 500k or 505,000 for an alliance. So yeah, you know, it's like 12.5k again. So you know, a pretty easy alliance and a nice G Metal Power Core chip at the end. In terms of game updates, there's no real big fixes, anything like that. Just to update some bundles. So the bot bundle for the weekend will be Broadside and 8-Face. Broadside's a pretty good bot, to be fair. Chips is Stripes and Glit. Stripes are really good combat as well. And the specials will be Attack Battle Bundle and XP Core Bundle. Be careful with the XP Core Bundle. If you get the G Metal Apple. Oh my words tonight. If you get the G Metal XP Core Bundle, then it's going to be hard to really utilize that this weekend with a 500k event. So I would, if you do buy that bundle, save the XP Core for the chance event, for the big event where you can actually take use of it and probably use it all weekend. And then when you leave, you can join another alliance maybe. But yeah, I definitely would. And then on Monday, we've got the Architect Bundle and the Researcher Bundle. Don't bother with them. We've already said to the Apes, they are the worst bundles in the game. They really need improving. I think they made some improvements, but we're like, no, it's still not good enough. They really need to improve them, so don't bother with them. Okay. Community Corner. Cool drawing. Not a clue who that is. I'm not gonna lie. Do you know who it is in the chat? I'd like to know, because I ain't got a clue who that is. No, it's not Broadside. Don't know. It's like some kind of jet. Someone will know. Someone will know. Then a really cool drawing of Blaster, Soundwave, and Hot Rod. Mixmaster, is that? No, it's not Mixmaster. It's Hall, I think. Long Haul. I don't know. Again, someone in the chat will know better than me. Obviously, Starspeed and Prowl, but I'm trying to see from the back. I think it's Long Haul. Maybe the face gives it away. I don't know. And then a nice collection of Transformers as well. Cool. So yes, the new combat bots are Road Burner and Power Punch. Looking pretty cool. Like I said, a lot like the current combats, a Red Heat and a Bomb Shock. A bit like them. And then, yes, I'm actually going to do an Engineer Hoist. I don't normally do this. I normally leave it Engineer Hoist. That's his thing. But we're going to do an Engineer Hoist tonight. So, the new bots are Rotorstorm and Spinster, which will be joining us in the Chance event. Now, so I see someone in the chat saying, like, never heard of them. And I've actually got a soft spot for these bots because I've actually got Spinster G1 from when I was a kid. As soon as I seen it come up, I was like, I've got him somewhere. I've got to find him. And yeah, it was really cool. Like, it's one of the last sort of bots I got. It was sort of Generation 1, but really towards the end, really. And obviously G1 were like, even though obviously I love G1, they're look a bit awful, don't they, compared to the current Transformer. The current Transformers look amazing. But yeah, Transform, we'll show him transformed as well. It takes a minute, it's not too long to transform Spinster. Transform him there into a helicopter, and there we go. And there is Spinster. So yeah, eat your heart out, Engineer Hoist. I bet he ain't got a G1 Spinster. There you go. I'd be gutted now if he has. I bet he's got the current version. No doubt. Not too sure he's got a G1 version. But yeah, pretty cool, Spinster. Yeah, so bit of a soft spot for Spinster. Shame it's a con, I'm a bot. But hey, you can't have it all your own way, can you? But yeah, pretty cool. You can see there, similar to the G1. I think the modeling is more on the current Spinster rather than the G1 version. I think. Yeah, it's a bit different slightly, but yeah, I wouldn't know. Like I said, I've only got the original G1, so yeah. So yes, as we said, the Saga schedule, we're up to week 3, which is a 4-star event. Then next weekend, so not this weekend coming, the weekend after that, is a Prime Core Shards event. That would be pretty good. Could do some Prime Core Shards for some more G metals. And then the last well, the 5th week of the event is new bots, prestige, and then we've got a 6th week, which is a Christmas special, which is a 10k event. So yeah, really cool. And then New Year, we've got another 10k event. So really pleased that they have done some easy events for Christmas. You know, I did ask some 5-star shards in there to make up for the loss of 5-star shards if you're going for a top 10 in the leaderboard. But the answer was no. Not happening. So sadly not. It is what it is. It is what it is. And Sharks is put finally the cons are getting all the good bots. I agree. 8-face runabout Spinister. You know, I'm not listen. I'm not for 1 minute saying that I've done this, but I said this in chat a while ago. I was saying, listen, we really need to focus on the cons a bit more. There's some good cons out there that need to get brought to the game, and instead of focusing on bots and bringing cons out that match with them, let's try and mix it up a bit. And I think for what they need to do is rather than have loads of bots come out and then go, oh right, we'll do a few cons, mix it up. You know, one bot could be more bot orientated with a con that matches, then con orientated with a bot that matches. So, yeah, I'd be I'd be really glad. Finally, some decent cons, and that is the end of the newsletter. So yes, like I said, we're going to be looking at some G1 cores. I'm going to also update you on my base, what I've been doing, my crystals, my 5-stars, where we're up to with all that. And yeah, like I said, and then we're going to do our giveaway right at the end. So don't forget, like I said, to be in with this giveaway, you've got to be a Platinum member. So if you want to be a Platinum member, all you've got to do is go to my channel, click the join button, click the Platinum member button, and I think it's £9 a month. And for that, you get exclusive giveaways like with a $30 gift card. You get a nice little green name in my streams. We also do some code giveaways. Sometimes I just give codes to my Platinum members just for the sake of it. Simple as that. Sometimes I've got some codes. Here you go, Platinum members. Have some secret stash crystals. And this, all my members will say that's what I do all the time. So, you know, you're always in with a shout by being a member. So, yeah, thank you if you are. And, yeah, be in with a shout of our next $30 giveaway. So let's have a look at the game. And as usual, it doesn't load up. So let's try again. Hey, there we go. So the first thing you probably notice before it crashes. Why does it do this every time? I hate blue stacks. Let's try again. I had LD player for a while, and LD player just basically just crashed, died, gone. And so I thought I'll try blue stacks. There are a lot of people that use blue stacks. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna use blue stacks. I've had just not as bad as LD player, but I've had stuff probably blue stacks as well. Sadly, because it's an emulator, it's gonna have a few problems. It's not gonna work that right well, is it? So it is what it is. I do like that saying. I've used that saying a lot recently. It is what it is. It's just accepting fate. It's going. It is what it is. Okay, load it up. Let's try and get on screen again. Yay! There we go. Don't crash again. Right, I think I know what to need to do. I think I need to load it up and then not touch it for a minute. Oh, DJ Hotspot. I love it when Woz does his Fonz impression. Hey. Is that my Fonz impression? I don't even know I was doing it, but hey. Let's try and do it now, actually. Let's try and load it up now. Can we do it? Nope, it's not loading yet. It doesn't show the loading screen, which is really strange. So let's let the game load a minute. Let's let the game load. Let it load up. Nope, not loaded up. Let's try again. You can see the screen flashing when it's loading up, but I think we need to delete the game capture again. Let's try again. Delete the game capture. Add the game capture. I think I did this in the last stream actually. Don't do this to me. Game capture. Well, this is not going well, is it? Hey, there we go. Don't crash. Hmm. What to do? What to do? Let's try closing it down completely. Let's try again. Is there such thing as a clone version of an emulator? I know, Wimbley. I did jinx it, I think, yeah. I think I did jinx it. Yes, grind time. Technical difficulties, please stand by. This is why I should have that screen, you see. But it's not a stream unless something goes wrong. Sharks is put, if they're adding more Mayhem attack members, can we get Thunderwing? Oof. I think we might, you know. I think that's where we're going. Hmm. Let's try this a minute. Why is it not showing? Why is it not showing? Right, I know what we can do. I know what we can do. We can do this. There we go. It's not the best, but hey, it's on there. Cool. There we go. It's not got game capture, we've got display capture, but hey, we're on there. Cool. We'll be back anyway. Okay, so yes, as you probably noticed, I've changed my base layout. I had a couple of people attack my base with 4-star teams that sort of did well against my base. So we've had a bit of a change around. So a bit of an old base design with a few variations, a few splits, and it's worked good. It's a good effect on the first one. So apologies if this is you, but we're going to show our defense workout thing first. Nope, not base drought, wrong one. Grind time. At least it isn't the grey screen of death. Yeah. For those that remember my stream with Grey Time, that's how I got his name, Grey Time. Every time I tried showing his base, it went grey. Just would not show Grind Time's base at all. So, defenses, you can see here that, look, I got a few defeats, so I wasn't happy, so I was like, right, I'm going to change this. And, yeah, you can see here that team of 4 stars, so we don't want to be losing against that. So, team of 5 stars, fair enough. But, yeah, a couple of mediocre teams, really. I don't know, but yeah, so we'll see the base in action. This is my own design. I always design my own bases. Always try to make it a bit different, guys. Best advice I can give you, but make sure you are decent at base design. You are going to do that. So it's sacked from the bottom. He's dropped a Skull Smasher. Trying to take out the I don't know, he's trying to take out the what's he trying to take out the build bots? Don't know what he's trying to take out there. It's just doing a bit of damage. I don't know what he's done, but hey. Worst thing you can do is probably attack from the bottom in this base like this. It's going to split your bots, definitely. Took the middle out as well, was the worst thing again you can do. It's going to make them split even more. Don't take the middle out, take one side out. But, hey. So you can see here, it's causing a split already. These bots are going right, these bots are going left. He's rushed over to the left, which isn't too bad. Skull Smasher's lost quite a bit of health already. Then we've got Computron coming down. So it's going to hack all this area. So obviously it's forcing him to drop his Combiner. That's the idea. He dropped it a bit late there, to be honest with you. Once you see the purple ring there, it can't shift, guys. That's where it's going to drop. So as soon as you see that purple ring, drop your combiner over to the right or to the left, away from the circle. We've still got Smokey here, hitting the combiner, but the lightning bolt hits Computron. So makes a huge dent in his health. So that actually means that Computron dies. The reflectability has killed Smokey. But Cabana's done its job for now. Killed the Billbot even on the last hit. And then you can see there that the bots are now splitting all over. We've got Blades here who's going to hack Cutthroat there. So the bots here, I've not got any gunners, got only one gunner, so they're struggling trying to get out this wall. Now the ranged gunners are going to shoot at the wall, and they're going to walk up this way. The tank's going to walk this way. These are split. Again, the gunners are walking up here, and the tank's going to walk around here. So it's really splitting the bots. You can see there, it's splitting these gunners out and taking them apart. So all the focus is on these bots over here for now. We've got Headstrong, I think it is, and we've got Fellbat. Skull Smashers are not behind the tank, so he dies pretty quickly. We've got Bumblebee here, who's got ability 11, so he freezes these guys. This is even with a Titan killing on, kill my other Titan and hitting on the base. So even with a Titan as well. So you see there, Beam Laser's doing a great job against Chromia. Chromia there, nullifying these bots here with a stun ray. Then we kill off Cutthroat, and then this is a good point as well, guys. Don't quit at this point because Tripticon might actually kill the HQ. See here, it starts targeting the HQ, but I do have a healing build bot. So even though it does do that, the healing build bot will probably heal the HQ for as much as he's doing damage. He's going to run out of time, I think. So you can see there, it does damage to Chromia, but anyway, it gives up. But yeah, but a decent design, it works quite well. It's not going to do anything against a really, really top team. But you know, you never know. You never know. Especially with the new things coming to the game, the new cores coming to the game, then hopefully it might make a bit of a difference. In testing the new cores, it's going to be hard. It really is. And don't forget, these are new cores coming to the game, so these are going to be available at pretty much every level of the game. There's going to be some Prime League effects as well that make it even harder again. But, there's going to be an increase in defense. Expect that. That is coming, guys. Definitely coming. So, but yeah. it's gonna be a good few weeks of testing. Well, I say like a good week of testing and a good few weeks to see how War's performing in the live server as well. But it's gonna be really interesting for sure. I'm hoping it does reduce scores down. Um, yeah, I don't want to say too much, like I said, but it's gonna be interesting, that's for sure. In terms of crystals, so as always, when we do our crystal opening, we'll be doing a giveaway. So the normal giveaway is if you guess how many 4 stars I'll pull in my bundles, obviously not these, then you will win a Sunstreaker Wozza Stash Crystal. Then if you guess which 5 star I'm going to pull, you get a Sunstreaker Wozza Stash Crystal. So then I'll probably have the new cores as well. So got quite a bit, of course, quite a lot of Sunstreaker Wozza Stash Crystals are going to be given away soon. So again, if you don't want to miss that stream, guys, we're going to be giving away loads of Sunstreaker Wozza Stash crystals with Prem shards in there up to 10,000. We've got sparks in there of all kind. There's loads of things in the crystals. So yeah, if you want to be within a chance of winning those, just hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit the notification bell. Never miss another stream. It doesn't cost you a penny. That's just to get notifications of when I'm live. And win with a chance of winning some Sunstreaker Wozza Stash crystals when I pull my crystals. So you see there that we've got 6,850 5-star shards. We've got, yes, grant out about 15 4 stars. With a 2,600 whatever this weekend, we'll have 40,000 shards. So that's about, I'm hoping to have close to 50,000 shards by the time we do the crystal openings, which is 20 4 stars. Because obviously with the crystals we've got, we'll also pull quite a few 3 stars as well. And crystals wise, we've got pretty much 100 of each of these crystals. So 100 Star Saber crystals, 100 First Aid crystals, 100 Grimlock crystals, and 100 Ultra Magnus crystals. Just looking for dupes in those. We've got some G Metal chips. To try and pull the new cores, and we've got 22 gold chips. So I'm expecting at least some gold of the new cores at the very least. If I hit a G metal on one of those, then I've hit the jackpot. I really have. But we're going to be doing a huge crystal opening video. It is literally going to be a stream, just doing a crystal opening video. We're going to be quite a while. But again, just giving loads of codes away. It's going to be a pretty fun stream. So yeah. Okay. So now on to the top G1 cores in the game. So this has been decided by my Discord viewers. I have no say in this. So I know you might be sat there saying, well, I don't agree with that. I don't think that's the best one in the game. Well, then go and have your vote. I do this regular and I go, what do you guys think are the top 3 in the game? Of whatever the subject will be. We've had top 10 bots, top worst bots, top 10 most underrated bots, now top 10 G1 cores in the game. And you guys decide that. And I said, listen, come on my Discord, you tell me your top 3. I will collate all the figures together, and then I will tell you what's won the votes. So yeah, come along, like I said, and join my Discord and come and have your vote when we do these. So watch out for it. So it's been up there for a while. Top 10 G1 cores in the game. I thought it was about time that we sort of cover this. Really, I've been waiting for a stream where there's not been much going on. Really, I know we had one a couple of weeks ago, but to be honest, I just forgot about it. So we didn't have much going on in the newsletter this week. I know we've got a lot coming up. We've got a few things planned. So I thought, yeah, it'd be a good week to do it. So yeah, like I said, this is not my top 10. My top 10 will definitely be different than this. There's some in there that, I don't really agree with. Some I'd push higher because they're with certain bots that I think are really good. Some I'd push lower. Some wouldn't even be in there. So, this is not my top 10. This is your top 10 that you have voted for in Discord. So again, if you don't like the vote, if you don't like the outcome, next time, come and have your vote and have your say. Okay. So let's have a quick look at my G1 cores, see what I've got. I've got Smokescreen on my Smokey, First Aid on my First Aid, but he's only a 4-star. He's not really that used that much anymore. He was part of my war team until I got 2 5-star healers. We've got Prowl level 15. I've recently only just got this, but yeah, Prowl's on my war team, but a good bot and a good core. Skyburst, really good core. Again, Skyburst though, not on my team. My G1 Optimus is on my Optimus Prime 4-star, but again, I don't really rush. My G1 Nor is on my 4-star Nor. I don't have the 5-star, so again, not really use that much. Alpha Bravo, 4-star. You see where I'm going with this. Not really use that much. I've got a spare Alpha Bravo as well, believe it or not. RC on my 4-star because I don't use her. Dust Up, I'm not even going to bother. Laser Optimus, I had the 4-star, but I might get the 5-star. I haven't decided yet. I don't know. Ratchet, I have actually got 5-star Ratchet, but I've already got the healing boost, Ray Booster core at level 17, 18. So I've invested a lot of cores into that. And for the advantage that Ratchet gives you, I'm not really sold. It's not an amazing G1. It's good, but not that much better than a Ray Booster to warrant investing in it. So that's why it's at level 1. So if we had a Ratchet at level 1 and a Ray Booster at level 1, Ratchet all day would have Ratchet all day. But I've already got that Ray Booster at level 18. Even if Ray Booster was at 15, I might consider it. But at 18, I've invested a lot. So, you know. And then Skydive. So, yeah, not bad. Protection from laser turrets and beam lasers. I don't like cores like this, personally. That protects against certain defenses as well. So, not a big fan. So, yeah. Then we got a level 15. That's what I had on my Prowl for a long time until I pulled the G Metal. But yeah, good core. Then we've obviously got Swoop. Really decent core for Swoop with his stun. No, stun's ability 11. Sorry, stun's ability 11, but added damage. Yeah, yeah. Pretty much like a Volatile. No, not Volatile, actually. Like an EO core. Pretty much. Then we got Hound's G1. Not a big fan of that because of his decoy. The decoy tends to pop outposts and things like that. Sunstreaker's G1's pretty good. Not bad. Jazz's G1 is pretty much like a volatile mixture, but a bit extra, so a decent core. Blaster, stunning on 0 health, really good core. I just prefer Quintus to Reservoir. Ironhide's core, not really. Ironhide's not a great bot. Hotspot's core's not too bad. I mean, it gives an extra 10% damage reflection. I think that's all. Yes, you can actually add more, so the G Metal will be pretty good. So yeah, added on to the, I think 60-70% that he does already as a 5-star, 70% is it? So yeah, some good, like I said, some really good G1 cores. I don't think there's a G1 core out there that's awful, but there's some that are better than others, and some bots that are better than others. That's the main thing. But on to the votes. So yes, although it's all G1s, also some are bot specific as well. And we're going over to here for our number 10 is actually Rhinox and Tarantulas, their G1 core, which restores 2.7% health. I think it does about 3% at max. Every 5 seconds when your health drops below 40%. Now, this core is decent on attack. This core is amazing on defense. Absolutely amazing. And the reason for that is we know that sack's been really prevalent in the game. And if you've got someone sacking your base, the idea is that you're wasting all your abilities. But the good thing about this is that when the ability is used and the sack, say, finishes and it wastes it, this reactivates again when below 40%. And for me, this is what the Onyx core should do. Something similar to this. Not just activates below 40%, but reactivates the ability. And that should be, you know, set on the Onyx core. But that's something else to discuss. But yeah, a really, really good core. And it should be a lot higher for me. But this, again, this is voted by my Discord members. And this is in 10th place. But yeah, really, really good core. In 9th place, we actually have Hound. Obviously, it increases special ability damage. Not a big fan of 4-star Hound, but the way I'm sort of judging these as well is as a 5-star, would I like it? Yes. If it was a 5-star Hound with this core, I think it'd be amazing. Personally, I'd like to take the Hollow away. The Hollow isn't the best bit about the ability. It's the ability damage, but then a volatile mix does that anyway. But yeah, G1 Hound or with ability 11 is amazing. But in 9th place is Hound. In 8th place, I actually have this core somewhere. I'm sure I do. Is Mirage. So Mirage is you know, it's decent, but I tell you what, in terms of visuals, it's the best in the game. It really is cool in terms of coolness. Definitely one of the best in the game. But Mirage is at 8th. which makes you become invisible for X amount of seconds, which increases as you level it. Every 20 seconds, I think that gets reduced on the G metal, so it happens more often. And the EMP of your rockets is 1.4% longer. So as you upgrade the core, yes, the duration increases. You can see there in the gold that it increases, to 6.8 seconds at the gold, probably about 8 seconds for the G metal. So yeah, 8th place Mirage, a really good core for a decent bot. Hoping to see him in the next 5-star batch, either Mirage or Hound. I'd be very surprised if we don't see one of the two. So I'm hoping we see a 5-star Mirage or a 5-star Hound in the next batch. In 7th, you might have guessed already because we're going back here. It's actually Elita 1's armor or Lugnot's mace. So yes, really, really good core for Elita. When your health drops below 30%, you become invulnerable to damage and stun effects for 10 seconds. A really good core on attack. A really good core on defense as well. So a good all-rounder. A really good core for Elita. I know a few guys in my alliance are a bit envious of this and chased it, but really, really good core for a decent bot. Good on attack and good on defense. In 5th place, we have Optimus Prime's G1 core. And I imagine a lot of people that have voted for this are the people that rush bases. A bit of a lower level maybe. I'm not too sure if the higher guys really use this as much. But yeah, I can imagine lower guys really use this. So when your health drops below 30%, you become invulnerable to damage and stun effects for 9.6 seconds. So quite similar to Lugnot's and Elita's armor in such that it makes you invulnerable to damage. So yes, decent core, very probably essential if you're rushing. If you're a rusher, then I'd say this G1 core is absolutely essential because when you rush, you get into quite tricky situations, high amounts of damage, especially if you hit a core. And so yeah, keeping that, getting this core on him and keeping him alive is one of the most important things of rush, because once Optimus dies, you're not rushing anymore. So really good core for a really good bot as well. Obviously, everyone wants Optimus Prime and Megatron, so a really good core. In 4th place, fourth or 5th place, we have a tie. So first of all we have Blaster's G1 core, so a really good core on attack, really good core on defense. Giving a stun on death, brilliant on defense, stuns all the bots for like 5, 6, 7 seconds, 8 seconds. Again, personally, I like Quintus on attack, but I'd definitely go with the G1 on defense. But yeah, G1 Blaster, brilliant. And the other one is actually swap it over again. Giant for 5th is actually Jetfire's or Starscream's Chrome core. Now, this is so hard to get. It's crazy. And it's quite amusing that Atari's actually come in the chat. Like I could mention this, that he's chased this core for a long, long, long time. And it's probably one of the rarest cores in the game. And a Chrome Jetfire core is hard. I haven't got a gold of it. Never mind a G metal. But yeah, this gives you more damage than a EO core, I believe, or definitely the same. I think it's a bit more actually. But reflects damage back as well. So to to an anti-air core or to a MDS, then that would be absolutely immense. And for me, probably one of the top 3 in the game, G1 cores. But a shame that it's not on a really good bot. Jetfire is good, but this core is immense and really, really hard to get. But yeah, Chrome, Jetfire, and Blaster in 4th and 5th place. So now we're into the top 3, and I'm sure you could probably guess which 3 are in the top 3. And it sort of makes sense to me that these 3 are in the top. But the question is, which one's first, which one's second, and which one's third? So in 3rd place is Smokescreen and Breakneck. This G1 core makes Smokescreen into an absolute beast of a bot. So it increases your normal damage against enemy bots and combiners by 85%. He already has crazy damage. He's got super low health, but crazy damage. And when using your ability, you cloak yourself in exhaust smoke that absorbs 50% of damage for 5 seconds. So it actually helps him, you know, it actually helps him stay alive, which is his main probably downfall, is his health. So this G1 core helps him stay alive when he's got quite poor health, and on attack increases damage by 85%, which is already crazy. So absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, really, really good core. An amazing bot as well, especially as a 5-star, incredible damage. And yeah, third place. In second place, we have Gnaw. And when I pulled this core, I had a load of guys having 5-star Gnaw saying like, I've been chasing that core for so long, I so want that core. Gnaw's G1 core increases the movement and attack speed of your minions by 15%, which is pretty much a damage increase. So absolutely crazy core for Gnaw if you have 5-star Gnaw. Even if you got a 4-star. Sad that he's not on my war team. Not really a big fan of the 5-star really for that reason. Really good bot, really good for leveling. But not in my war team, sadly. I've got Blast and I prefer that. But a really, really good core. And in first place, we have Laser Optimus. And I can see already there's some guys in the chat that are like, what? Hot Rod's not there? Hot Rod was like in 12th, 13th place. Which again, I would put that a lot higher. But like I said, this is not my decision. These are not my picks. This is from my Discord members who voted for it. And Laser Optimus was the outright winner because he's an amazing bot as a 5-star. Most people tried to pull him in that batch. It's an amazing batch. And it increases the special ability damage by 6%. He's already got crazy damage. So it increases the special ability damage by 6%, but that goes up to, let's have a look. Still going. It's still going. It's still going. This is how many cores it takes, though. 15%? Still going. This is how many cores it takes to max a G-Metal, guys. So when you see guys who max G-Metals, this is what they've done. 15.5% increase. I mean, I think last time that I measured his damage was around 22k. So a 15% increase is around 3k, so 25k damage. Absolutely ridiculous. And not only does it do that, but it also generates a shield which absorbs 50% of damage as well. So, you know, not only does it protect him when he's in a bit of a vulnerable situation, being right on the front line, it also increases, like I said, his damage incredibly. So, yeah, G1 Laser Optimus, an incredible core for an incredible bot. But yeah, I've got to make some sort of special mentions, really, because surprised a few of these didn't actually make it. Like I said, Swoop's core, really good core. But I can understand that Volatile Mixture, Enhanced Ordnance is probably quite similar. Hot Rod's core was in there as well, very close. I think it was in 11th, 12th place, along with Swoop. Yeah, joint 11th actually. Joint 11th with Swoop. So yeah, Wheeljack's core as well. Surprised that was in there. That was joint 11th as well with 6. Wheeljack's core is really good. Don't get me wrong. But surprised that they beat the likes of even Hotspot. Hotspot was only had a few votes. Not a lot of Ratchet votes though. A lot of Wheeljack votes, but not a lot of Ratchet votes. So surprising there. Even more than Jazz, more than First Aid, more than Prowl. So yeah, surprised that Wheeljack got so many votes. And then Skyburst got a few votes. Cup got a few votes. Grim got a few votes. So yeah, surprised Hot Rod was and Nemesis Prime obviously was not higher up. Surprised Rhinox was not higher up as well. But that is the top 10 cores. So in 10th place was Rhinox and Tarantulas. 9th place Hound and Dragstrip. 8th place Mirage and Breakdown. 7th place Elita and Lugnut. 6th place Prime and Megatron. In 4th and 5th place was Jetfire and Starscream and Blaster and Soundwave. 3rd place Smokey and Breakneck. 2nd place was Gnaw and Gnaw. And 1st place was Laser Optimus and Armada Megs. So yeah. So pretty pleased that out of all those cores, I'm only missing Hound, Mirage, and Jetfire out of all them cores. So pretty pleased with that. I've got a good selection of cores, that means there. So pretty pleased with that. Let's see what everyone's saying about the votes. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, Tari, this is not my top 10. Rescue. I had a gold star Scream's crown and was told to fuse it. Uh, no sooner did I fuse it, they buffed it. Never fuse a core. Never. Honestly, I keep every single core. Don't get me wrong, like some cores will get buffed over time and things like that, but the gold ones I try and keep. And the G metals definitely keep. I don't fuse a single G metal. I don't think I ever have. Until even universal cores, got my G metals there. G1 cores, got all my G metals. Like I said, we even got two Alpha Bravos. I'd fuse that because I got two. I don't need two, do I? But yeah, definitely fuse that. I'll probably fuse ratchets, honestly, because they're not going to buff it. If it's really poor, they might buff it, but if it's okay, they won't. So, what's the point? If a 5-star skydive comes out, which I predicted, I'm not too sure now. I don't know. Will there be a jet in there? I don't know. But if it does, then that'll be obviously really good. The problem is there that 30. I don't know. I'm not too convinced actually. I thought it increases damage, but it doesn't. So but then you have to have good damage anyway. Every 15 seconds you disappear in a halo and restore health, but it's always 7% health. So if the health went up to more health, restores like 20% health, 15% health, that'd be pretty good. But the protection from laser turrets and beam lasers, let's be honest, if he's getting hit by laser turrets and beam lasers, then there's something wrong anyway. G Sandwich, but Hot Rod is one of those bots where most players don't use it because of what it did to Prime. Maybe. But yeah, I agree, Silver. People need to start using Hot Rod and G1 more. Definitely do. Ask Atari. It's absolutely amazing. It really is. Um, Atari's asked Power Bloods about Hot Rod. First time I tried it at Landy's base, made him upset. He is a very good bot. He is. Atari's put G1 laser is good, but not sure it's the best option for laser. Amalgamous. No, I think his G1 is a better option. I think the G1 at max, like I said, is 15.5%. Amalgamous does around 15.5% at max. I can't bother looking. Maybe 16%. But the G1 core also offers him protection. But the G1, the Amalgamous offers healing, I think, as well. So do you want healing? Do you want protection? I suppose if you've got healers, you don't need more healing. Protection will help anyway. There's an argument for and against, but I think the thing is that you could put Amalgamous on any other bot, but Laser Optimus has that, so you can have both in the same team. So if you've got Cheetor and Laser Optimus, or you've got Laser Optimus and you've got Impactor, you could put Amalgamous on Impactor, the G1 or Laser Optimus, and they've both got similar effects. So if you're only running Laser Optimus and you're not running Cheetor, you're not running Impactor and any bot that can make use of Amalgamous, then maybe there's not a huge difference between the two, really. It depends what you've got. If you've already got Amalgamous, then maybe not invest in the G1. But if you have got Impactor or Cheetor, then split the two. It makes more sense to have it on both, really. Atari's put Jetfire's G Metal is the only core that can help me. Remember you saying that? Yeah, it's the only core that you really need. The only thing you need in the game, really. So yeah, it's super hard to get. To get a duplicate Jetfire there's no batches of Jetfire anymore. He's not in any batches whatsoever. So you've got to get Jetfire randomly in a bundle and get a G Metal, which is a ridiculous chance, and that G Metal being that core. So the chance of it is ridiculous. And I've actually said in the chat that it's crazy that they are so hard to get. It really is crazy it's that hard to get. They really need to work something out where we can get these cores a bit easier. And I'm not saying give them away, but make it a bit easier. And we did sort of suggest that they give Prime Core shards away more. Because everyone's pretty much got Prime Cores now. But then the problem there is that people will have more G Metal cores. That's the problem, even lower guys. And then they're all in the game and it makes them a bit less worthwhile. So I don't know. I'm a bit on the fence with that. I am. I think really all they need to do is just have the bundles rotating. Because at the minute, all they have really is the bots you haven't got rotating in the store next to the normal. So you can see here, let's see if it's in there. No, it's not. But you know what I mean. You know the bundle there, which is the bots that I'm missing. I'm missing Punch, Optimus, bots like that. So those bots rotate. So really, they should have it rotated where it's every hour is a different bot that you've already got. And all you got to do then is wait for the Jetfire bundle, and then you can probably go for it. But yeah, they really need to do something like that to be able to get those things. SG Soundwaves put, I've fused any G1 big battles I don't have as a bot. Yeah, but you never know. You might pull that bot one day. You might pull a 5-star Laser Optimus and you've already fused the G Metal Core and then you can't even get it for love nor money. So, you know, sometimes it's worth keeping, just in case. I don't have a 5-star Alpha Bravo because it's not in the game. I don't have a 5-star Dust Up for the same reason, but I don't have a 5-star Skydive. But I've kept them just in case. I mean, if you desperately need them, fair enough. But I'm a bit of a hoarder. My big philosophy is, I said this at grind time, is that if I don't need it, I keep it. Sounds crazy, I know. You might think, well, that sounds, if you don't need it, then get rid of it. No, no. If I don't need it, I keep it. If I don't need to put Spark in my bots, I hold on to it in case I need it for something else. If I don't need to use my Shanix, which I don't at the minute, I don't need my Shanix for anything. I don't need Optimus Primal. So I'm saving it. 89,000. You know? Spark wise, I don't need to invest in my Spark or anything, so I'm keeping it. I'm hoarding it. You know? If I need to spend my Spark, I've got it. If I need to spend my Shanix, I've got it. If I need cores, I've got them. Yeah? It's method in the madness. Yeah. But yeah, Hot Rod is the most overpowered bot in the game. At ability 11, with his G1 core, G Metal, I'd probably agree with that. I'd probably say that's the case. I really would. Well, it works. So what happens if you do fuse them? And what is fusing cores? Fusing cores is basically when you upgrade a core. So if you go onto a core like this, and you want to upgrade this, say, then you can put cores into it. So you can fuse cores. So you can. I won't choose any of these. Obviously, I'm gonna gold ones either. But scroll, 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 scroll. So yeah, you can fuse some cores in like this to make it better. Yep, go up a level. You just fuse it. It costs you energy on our allies to fuse them, depending if it's a bot core, it's energy on, which takes to fuse it. If it's a building core, then it costs you ally to fuse it. And basically, you fuse it to make other cores more powerful. Yeah, so yeah, do the same thing. With one protects, one heals. Yeah, so yeah. Okay, debatable. It's really only good when you have 11. Most definitely best support bot. I don't know. I don't know many bots that can get another bot and make them two bot H217. Victor Star Saber's favourite G1 core is Optimus Prime. Still a very good core. Still a good core. And Latari got the gold chrome 2 weeks ago. Again. Again. Such a shame. 3043R says, which bot do I put Onyx on? None. It's a really poor core. It needs an upgrade. Yeah, it really does. It's not the best. But I would pay 5k, 10k prime cards for one gladly. Double the prime, yeah, double the prime core shards. Yeah, but I don't think that's the idea, is it? It's a gotcha game, so everything's by chance. So, yeah. I've got to agree, Atari. His port Hot Rod is so powerful that it isn't even debatable. I kind of agree. At 11, at ability 11, with his G1 core, yeah, but you need those two things, yeah. Victor Star Saber got 5-star Prime 2 weeks ago. Then yeah, definitely keep the G1 Gmail. Definitely. Grand Times put regarding the Black Friday sales, I still think they need to get rid of the rotating thing. Just have a shop with a ton of different bundles always available. Yeah, I get that, but I think there'll be a lot of bots missing. You got to think that they put like what God knows how many bots in there. And then if they have a set amount of bundles, I can imagine they can't have too many. I think the problem there is that eventually there'll be bots in there. There'll be a lot of bots that people want that they can't get. Basically, so I think that's the idea. Fixed motions put does Lop with Onyx work? No. I wouldn't put Onyx on anyone. The problem with Onyx is that it does nothing until your bot drops below 40%. So if you have a healer in your team and it keeps that bot above 40%, that core has done nothing for that bot at all. And you've got to keep that in mind, that it only really works if your bot goes below 40% health, but why would you really want that? I don't know. A bit baffled. Bricks Motion's got a Gold Mirage, Dust Up Core, and G-Metal Blaster. G-Metal Blaster is really good in defense. I prefer, like I said, Quintus on attack though. Anything else? Any more questions? So bots put is there a reflect with ability boost? Oh, for the golden disc. Yeah, I think it does reflect and give ability boost. But I'm not sold on Optimus Primal yet. I'm not too sold on him. He's not the best bot in the game. Decent. And I was gonna talk. In a few weeks' time, I'm gonna do I'm gonna review of all the bots in the game, and sort of rate all the bots. I was gonna do it this week, but then I thought there's another bot coming out. With a new bot coming up, so I'm gonna wait for that one so I can actually get them all in, and all the bots from 2021 rated. And I was thinking, how am I gonna rate these bots? A bit unfair, really, having all these 5 stars. I thought the easiest way, what I could do is, I can rate these bots that if they made this bot a 5-star tomorrow, would I want this bot in my team? And there's not many bots from the last year that sort of fill that criteria. They just made it a 5-star without buffing it. I think they'd have to buff them. I think there's a lot of these bots as a 5-star that have to buff slightly. And that for me says they're not quite at the standard. You know. But yeah. KXS Mike. Spot, can you make a base defense video for lower levels? I would love to. I think the problem is two things. One, I'm not a lower level HQ, so it's very hard. I'd have to somehow revert my entire base back to HQ 11, 12, and 13. And I'll be honest with you, at those levels, base design's pretty irrelevant. Power levelers are always going to beat your base no matter what. I know you get hit a lot by, by higher bots, and you're always going to be. And because there's such a lack of walls and lack of defenses, at lower levels, it's so hard to really do a good base. So I wouldn't worry about base design too much until you're HQ 16. I think that's when base design really takes effect, that it really matters and can really make a difference. But I'm hoping with these new cores that come out, that will make a bit of a better difference to HQ 17 anyway, and make base design sort of relevant again. Yeah. Rescues put Snapdragon. Yeah, I'd probably say Snapdragon. Yeah, Snapdragon's probably the best bot this year. Yeah. Any more bots this year you think is good though? Well, let's go through the list and have a look, but yeah. Snapdragon's definitely one that's decent. Broadside, maybe? I think he's pretty decent, Broadside, to be fair. Yeah. Broadside and 8 face. See you later, Tari. Thanks for joining in, bud. Appreciate it for joining in. I'm just trying to catch up with the chat. I've missed something here, but yeah. SG Soundwaves put, he's finally got a 4-star dupe. Which batch should he go for? He's got Optimus and Rhinox as a 5-star. I'd wait for the new batch. If you're close to pulling a 5-star or a 5-star crystal, wait for the new batch, guys. And I'm not saying pull from the new batch. I'm not saying that. But wait to see who's in it. Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to pull a 5 star now and go, yes, I've got a new 5 star. And then all of a sudden someone's in this patch and you're like, oh no, I really would love that bot. I'm gutted now that I've not chose that patch. So wait to see who's in the next patch and you can make a more educated decision. You can go, right, well, I know it's in a new batch now. I don't fancy any of them. I can go back to this batch. Or you can go, well, actually, I want that bot. So keep all these 5 star crystals. That's what I'm doing. I'll have 2 pulls, like I said, by the time that 5 star batch is released. And, or thereabouts. Should have about 2 pulls, I think. If not, it'll be a few weeks afterwards. But I'm pretty sure I got 2 pulls. And, yeah, I think one will probably be from the recent batch, the new batch, and then the next one, I don't know. I don't know with the next batch. The problem I've got is that we've just talked about how good Hot Rod is, but it's a 1 in 5 chance for me. You know, it's a 1 in 5, but I really want to try for Hot Rod. I really do. I don't want, like I said, don't want to go over this too much, but I would really like Hot Rod. I wouldn't mind Optimus. I've got a guaranteed laser Optimus pull, so I can pull that. After talking about his G Metal, the fact that I've got his G Metal, we can, we can get that. And then I don't want these two. I'm done with these. It's basically between the new batch. It's between trying for Optimus, but I'm not a big rusher, so I don't know. Trying between Hot Rod, who's amazing, or just getting a guaranteed laser Optimus. And I'm still a bit undecided on the second one. But I've got to pull from the new batch, surely, unless it's awful. I don't know. Um, Victory Star Saber says, I think Beast Wars, Prowl, and Blur are good. Yeah, they're alright. I'm not sure I'd like them in my team. I've already got Cheeto's a 5 star, so Beast Wars Prowl's a 5 star. Very similar, so. And Cheeto's not in my war team, so I wouldn't want a 5 star Beast Wars Prowl. That's like, you've got a 5 star Jetfire getting a 5 star, or you've got a 5 star Firefly getting a 5 star Jetfire. You've already got a jet that does that, so why would you want a second one? It's a bit disappointing. Although they're not a bad bot, Beast Wars Prowl is not bad, but you don't want two 5 stars that do the same job. So maybe not there. Yeah. Victory Star Sabers, but what was everyone's first 5 star? Mine was actually Skyburst, my first ever 5 star. Yeah, not the best, but yeah. Super Scott says 5 star. Rusty is my first and only. Rusty's actually pretty good, especially with ability 11. We'll talk about this in the side chat. Was it a side chat or was it the trainer chat? I can't remember, but it's saying how good she actually is. Does a lot of damage. So yeah, decent bot still. Still good 5 star. Pretty underrated. I'll be honest with you, pretty underrated. Batch 4 is the safest. I'd actually disagree, Victor Star Saber. I don't think Batch 4 is the safest at all. I think if you get Prowl or Sludge, then you're going to struggle a bit, I think. They're not the best. They're very situational. Prowl's quite costly with a shorter range than a jet. Sludge is situational. I think you can't go wrong with Batch 7. Batch 7's immense. But yeah. But will the new cores change that? Maybe. Maybe. Exactly, Chris Taylor. Remember, you've only got a 1 out of 5 chance that you're going to pull the bot you want, unless you're going to stay committed to it. Well, that all depends if Space 8 bring out a counter for Hot Rod or not. If they don't, then yeah. Cosmic says, I don't have one yet, but I started a game 3 weeks ago. You'll soon catch up, bud. Just make sure you're in a good alliance that completes the events or gets close to completing events and keep plugging away, and you will definitely get a 5 star at some point. The boss put, why is it when we're nearly to complete a 5 star crystal and hoping to have a Jupiter 4 star crystal, then a new bot pops up? This is a thing, guys. This is definitely a thing. No doubt. No doubt in my mind. It happens to everyone. It really does. Chris Taylor's first was Drift. I've transferred to Primal from the Shanix shards. 3043s was Shockwave. SG Soundwaves put Batch 7 as the safest. Yeah, I think so. I really do. William Edward Hatman's put, I'll start with batch one and going out of each legacy. You won't get to this legacy. You won't get that far. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You're planning on pulling 45 stars? Good luck with that. I think I've got half of them. This, including the new batch that's coming, there's 40 in the game. And I've got 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'll have 20 out of 40. I'll have half of them. So, good luck. But yeah, Silverbox put 4, 7, and 8 are the top batches. Yeah, definitely. I'd say so. I'd say 4, 7, and 8 are the safest. More 7 and 8, to be honest with you. Chris Lewis's Elite was the first. Yeah, Elite is still a decent bot. Elite is still a good bot. Still good, definitely at power leveling and Zen farm and lower levels, but yeah, very good. Right, okay. Let's get to it. So I think that Righteous TF was our first winner of the $30 gift card. I think Chris Lewis was a second. And this is literally the list that I have taken off my YouTube channel. In that order. This is the order that the members come up, I promise you. So there's no fix or nothing. There's nothing there, like I said. It literally just, like I said, it's just this is the order they come in. So I've not decided this. This is the order of members they come in on YouTube. So we have Grind Time number 1, SG Soundwave number 2, 3 is I think is it BASA Luke, BA Luke, I think it is his name in Discord, but Luke. 4 is Righteous TF, one of our mods actually. And 5 is Chris Lewis. So I know all these guys quite well. They're obviously my members. But yeah, like I said, Righteous won the first one, Chris Lewis the second one. So, you know, I mean, if you were saying I was fixing it, then obviously Grind Time would have won by now. But, you know, my biggest donator hasn't even won by now. It's quite a shame, really. But I'm hoping that one of these three guys win it, you know, to make it a bit different. But, hey, it is what it is. I don't pick it. It's literally a random number generator. So, this is the random number generator. So you can see here that I haven't generated a number. That's why it says 8. It's normally 1 to 10. So I've not done it previously. I've not tried to fix it in any way. This is not a fix. We've literally just, like I said, picked our 5 members, what it says on YouTube, and then we've literally just popped up the number generator. Just go into Google, type in number generator, and this pops up straight away. So yeah, good luck to everyone. But if you are a winner, I know we've got Grind Time in the stream, SG Soundwave and Chris Lewis. So yes, if you are a winner, all you need to do is hit me up on Discord, and I will organise for your $30 gift card either tonight or tomorrow. It's getting quite late. I got a bit of toothache, so I need to go to the dentist, I think. But yeah, here we go. Good luck, everyone. $30 iTunes or Google gift card coming your way. Here we go. And it is SG Soundwave. Well done, SG Soundwave. You are the winner of the $30 gift card. Congratulations. So yes, we've had 3 different winners now. So we've had Righteous, we've had Chris Lewis, and SG Soundwave. So congratulations. So all you need to do, SG Soundwave, is hit me up on Discord, and we will sort out your gift card. Congratulations. Sorry it wasn't in time for Black Friday. It's always the end of the month. So, but yeah, I'm sure you can use this in a chance event or something. Hey, you don't have to use it on Earth Wars. You can use it on something else, can't you? So, yeah. So yes, congratulations, guys. Well done. Sorry, Grind Time. I really am. But yeah, you actually won something, SG Soundwave. Yeah, you did. So congratulations. Hit me up on Discord, and yeah. Right, okay, we're going to end the stream there, guys. Really appreciate it. Like a bit of toothache, so I think I'm going to go to the dentist tomorrow and get this sorted, I think, once and for all. I've had it for a few days on and off, but because I'm chatting on forever, it's starting to hurt a bit more. So, yeah. But yeah, congratulations, like I said, to SG Soundwave on the $30 gift card. And don't forget, the only way you can be in with a shot of winning the $30 gift card is by being a platinum member. That's the only way. You've got to be in it to win it. So congratulations. He's put up away from getting 5-star fire drive to getting $30. Yeah, well, listen, anything I could do sort of give back to you, you guys, the better. But as I've said, the more members we get, the more we'll give away. So if you are there thinking, well, maybe I want a chance at that $30 gift card, maybe I should become a member and have a go. It's up to you guys, like I said, but the more members we get, the prize will increase. So yes, thank you everyone for tuning in. Don't forget to hit a like on the video, guys. Don't forget to make sure you are subscribed. And we will see you next week, where we should have some more news on the new cores. We'll have some more news on Ability 11, hopefully. We'll have more news on the 5-star batch. And if the 5-star batch and the crystals are and the new cores are there in the game by next week, they might even have a crystal opening. We're also trying to organise a base rinsing. It might have grind time, it might not. It depends if he can sort his PC out. But I am going to sort out a base rinsing over the next couple of weeks as well. So loads of things coming, like I said, as always, guys. Loads of exclusives. So make sure you tune in for all the future streams by becoming a subscriber. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and peace out, guys.